me too quick. Trying to get myself all ready. And I got cut too quick, like lights, camera, action. But by the time they went to camera, I was already on the air. Announcements are Malika, Miss Joyner, Robert, the friend that was born on October 2nd, and also someone paid for a birth chart about 2 weeks ago, born on the 18th of December. I'm trying to reach you, so you get charts ready. Robert, we can do more than 2 hours today. My Pisces friend. Yeah, for those of you who have been with me over the years, you know that I don't download videos in a Mercury retrograde because it becomes just disastrous. Things stall, they don't move properly, you don't get it. So Monday, I will be, as I've already spoken to my partner, my business partner, and we are going to together download the 7 hours of videos for many of you who've already paid for the birth chart. So we are beginning Monday at 9 o'clock, very early, to send the videos, the 7 videos, 7 hours worth of videos for those of you who paid for your birth charts. And we're going to start downloading them into your emails tomorrow. We could not do it the day of purchase of your birth chart because the Mercury retrograde was on its full swing, and there's problems with technology, the little glitches. And I will be explaining today the phenomenon of the Mercury retrograde. So you'll understand what's going on scientifically, why this is a problem 3 times a year. Mercury goes retrograde. But to say that Mercury goes retrograde is a misnomer because that's not what's really happening. That's not what's really happening. But I will explain scientifically what's really happening. Material and or planetary scientists know what it is. But, they have no obligation to explain to the average layman what it is if you're not in the field of sciences. And the world of business, although they understand that this happens, they still frown upon it. It's almost like they're in denial. They don't want to believe that this is real. But scientists have explained it. They know it's real. What they don't understand is why it causes on the earth and its inhabitants the things that it does. That scientists don't know how to explain. Theologians and religious figures don't know either, so they dismiss it. The only ones that know and understand it and know its validity are us, the occultists. We know. I told you what the word shaman means, right? The word shaman means to know. So we know. And unfortunately, the mundane world that functions outside of science doesn't know this, doesn't believe it. It's never endorsed by science. And by the occultists, it's kept very hush-hush. So today, I'm going to break that silence and explain to you what it really is, what it really means. I'm sorry that it's foggy and opaque. Again, that's all part of the, witchcraft, the spells, and all that stuff. It will be over as soon as these people, in whatever way God chooses, to lay them or the situation to rest. So again, we just have to endure. And let me tell you, in the birth chart, there is my tea that I brew. In the birth chart, There is a planet. There is a planet that has to do with endurance. This planet, wherever this planet falls in the horoscope, shows your ability to endure. Your ability to endure. I mean, really endure. And that planet is Pluto. I have Pluto conjunct the sun in Virgo. And I have Uranus conjunct the sun and Pluto in Virgo in the 12th house. So you've all seen me go through a lot. And I'm still standing and quite strong. This is the power of Pluto. Wherever Pluto falls in the horoscope shows your ability to endure all kinds of obstacles, oppositions, adversity, and severe experiences. When you have Pluto conjunct the sun of your sun sign, you are almost invincible, invulnerable. Nothing stops you. And I'm an embodiment of that, par excellence. So look to your Pluto, wherever it falls in your horoscope. It shows where the godlike strength of the Creator resides. Wherever Pluto is in your birth chart shows where there's godlike strength and endurance. Now, let us do a collective reading for the month of May. I hope you guys are looking at your predictions for 2023. Go and check those out, because I did it for every sign from January to December. So check it out. Check those predictions that I did for 2023 for each of the signs, and check the monthly lunar readings and see if you can detect a pattern. Okay? But yeah, don't forget to look at your forecast for 2023. I did it for the entire year. You guys can look at those and see if you find parallels or correlations. Yes, I'm still sleeping on the floor with coats and stuff on the rug, because I don't know where these rugs have been since I moved in here. You know, if they got maggots, or if they got ants or creepy crawlers that bite you and shit like that. But, you know, these are the severe situations that the Pluto energy gives you the power to endure. And as you can see, the demiurge has no favors. The righteous and the wicked go through the same experience. You just have to, there's nothing you can do about it. This world is ruled by a demiurgic God. All you can do is endure. It'll be over soon enough. All right. Let's see. Let me fix this a little bit here. You know, when you do a reading, you always have to consecrate the space. All right. I will be doing the Bible code at some point today as well, which is why I'm still doing the research and notes. All right. Let's do a collective reading. We're going to do two types. So this is going to be a little long because I want to break them up into groupings, but not yet. I want to get out whatever is on the ethers That way we can focus on something else. We can focus on, the real shit that we have to go through on a day-to-day basis and not have it be interfered with the soap opera drama that you all know too well what's still going on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, the storm. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Oh, it was terrible. It looked like it really did feel like Jehovah was walking in the garden. The trembling. Oh, I left New York and I was very happy about that because I don't like cold weather. And come to find out that Houston is just as volatile and cold and blase blase. Okay, let me just begin with a collective reading. God, protect this reading, protect the space. Okay, thank you for this Sunday. Bless you to the Most High God. Amen. Okay. Hey, we got the star Aquarius in the reverse. So someone did not get their hopes or their dreams. They didn't get it. Okay. So someone is very disappointed. And this could be anybody. Just because it's a star card doesn't mean that it's Aquarius. None of that. It could be anybody. Someone did not get their wish fulfillment. Someone did not have triumph over you, collective. Someone is walking away from the situation. They didn't get their wish fulfillment, which was to dominate you, control you, steal from you. So they had to walk away. It was a lost cause. Now, who walked away? Who walked away? Because remember, there's 8 groups, right? There's 8 groups, so let's see who it was that walked away. Who walked away? Because it could have been anybody. Eight of Cups. Someone did not get what they wanted, and now they're forced to walk away. This person is now suffering from depression. I guess they thought that their wicked ways was not going to catch up to them, right? They thought it wasn't going to catch up to them. We text for hours. This is the Hierophant and the King of Wands in their early courtship. There was a divorce here. And he left the Taurian that he got together with. But I understand that he's got 10 baby mamas. He's been getting lots of women pregnant. And still sick, though. Low vibrational energy. This is the King of Wands. Ah, envious. Envious. I don't know fucking for what. For why you so envious and so jealous? If you want the gifts that I have or the collective, go to God and ask for them. This person is on the run. They're running. They're on the run. Ain't no way you can run. You can't run from God. You can't run from karma. Even the demons are laughing at you. The demons are laughing at you. Whoever's listening, King of Wands. You can't outrun the devil. I'm hot for your mom in the reverse. Yeah, that's definitely King of Wands. He fucks everybody. And infecting them. This is all part of the Coven Group's way of harvesting energy. This person is inspired by you, collective. Okay, so we know that who this is. This is the King of Wands who has left, has decided to walk away. Finally, it came into their senses that they were not going to win against the Creator. All right. Okay, what else? So it feels like an episode is over, at least when we're dealing with the King of Wands, the anti-hero. In the yeah. Judgment in the reverse. Okay, that means this person took judgment upon himself. I tell you, when the judgment card comes out in the reverse, that means that someone has taken God's job and has casted judgment onto another person and then treats them accordingly. No one, like I mentioned, no human being has the sovereign right to judge another human being. This job belongs to God and to God only. Number 22. This person played the part of God and got burned. That's why they didn't get their wish fulfillment, and that's why they had to walk away. And the judgment wasn't even justified. It was just pure jealousy, pure envy. It wasn't even a justifying reason. For example, I'm going to kill you because you killed my father. So now I'm going to kill you. You can't do that. You can't do that. Even though he killed your father, you cannot go and kill this person because he killed your father. But even if he did, it will be justified. But this, to kill someone, hurt someone, simply out of jealousy and envy, doesn't hold water. It's very superficial. And people like that are very dangerous. Very dangerous. Okay. What else? The Lovers. Gemini. This injustice was created by a sibling or a cousin or an aunt, but it could have been also a collaboration of a sibling or family members, cousins, second cousins, aunt, and a loved one, someone that you loved that got into cahoots with your family members. They got in somehow. Okay? This is definitely true about my situation, and I know it must be for many of you as well. You have an ex that went to your family and collaborated with your family to go against you. This is also the Lovers, Gemini. And this person that infiltrated your family so that they can turn against you was an ex-lover of yours, which is also symbolized by the Gemini card, Lovers. And this person that got with this ex-lover was probably a sibling or a cousin. And had sex with them too. For me, I know who it is. This is the King of Cups, Scorpio. You already know. It may be different for many of you. I also see here Taurus, Aries energy. But for my situation, it's a Scorpio. And here we have number 9, 9 of Cups. It fell out. Fulfillment. This person wanted fulfillment by taking away someone else's destiny. But it didn't work. This person is non-apologetic. Non-apologetic. They wanted to steal this from you by giving you a fake offer. And I'm getting, again, the King of Cups energy. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, more for me, the King of Cups, Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune, karmic. The Wheel of Fortune next to the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, somebody was going to offer you something that would block your Wheel of Fortune and block this fulfillment. This is a setup here, but it didn't work. It didn't work. And because it didn't work, all resources have been used up to try to stop you, collective. And it didn't work. So they had to walk away from the situation. Now let's throw some Clipper cards on each of these cards for the overall finality of the energy. Okay. Let's put you over here. Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Oh my God, from Cash App. Send 150 for a reading. We have another person that sent 150 for a reading. I have your names on Cash App. I would like to call you today and give you a reading. I have your information, but I don't have the phone number. Okay. I don't want to go into the phone now and look at I should have done before. I'm afraid to lose the stream. But I may have to try to figure out how to call you since I don't have your number on the Cash App. It doesn't show up. Just show your name and your profile. But I'm going to try again. So some of you have paid for an extended reading. I believe 2 of you. And I'm trying to reach you. Okay. This retrograde is crazy. It's just crazy. All right. A courtship has ended. A courtship has ended. Came out in the reverse. And that's the King of Wands and the Taurian. And also, falling on top of the star in the reverse, that also means that there's a union that they tried to stop, that they tried to block, and they were not successful in doing that either. Now, in the 8 of Cups, walk away, right? Let's see what energy befalls this on the Kipper deck. Mature man. Now, this is my ancestor card. Okay, this ancestor kicked this person's ass to force him to walk away from the situation. And make sure that it's not stuck. Okay, yeah. And of course, the person that walked away is also a mature person. My brother is 55 years old. I'm 55 years old. Many tarot readers think that this is happening to people in their 20s and 30s. No, it's happening to people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s as well. Don't forget that. The Judgment in the reverse. Mature lady. There's the Taurus woman, number 6, Empress energy. Very evil, evil person. Taurus. Taking it upon themselves to play God. And they have been doing this for a long time now. Destroying people's lives, men in particular. This is a Black Widow. Black Widow energy. And in the Gemini, again, another mature male. Concern. But this concern of a mature male is the King of Wands himself, because realizing that he was with someone that is toxic, probably mentally ill. This is number 32, which is 5. Leo energy change. The Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups is fantastic energy. One more, you got the 10 of Cups, and that's it. Roll the credits. Happiness all the way around, and in every area. And you have main female. This main female is the same as this female. Again, because we have the Taurus Empress energy. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. An offer or a false offer. Yep, a false offer, a setup. They're trying to figure out how to set someone up to block them from their wheel of fortune. Hi guys, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? And now for the last card, which is the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. What does the Kipper energy suggest? Thief in the reverse. So the gig is up. The gig is up. If they're trying, it's because they have nothing else to do, nothing better to do. So now that we did that, let's do the collective reading, and let's see. Hopefully, this energy won't be coming out. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna break it into our usual groupings, right? Okay. Do we have our first grouping? Do we have our first grouping for the month of May? Make sure you look at your predictions for 2023, the month of May, and see if it parallels or counter-parallels what I have to say here. All right. Now we have, the world. The world. Very good. Do we have a second grouping? A second grouping. The King of Cups in the reverse. Negative energy, grumpy energy, unfulfilled energy. But I'm going to pull it out and try again. I got the card out of the deck, so I'm not circulating that card. Do we have a second grouping? Second grouping. Knight of Pentacles. Success, finances, blocked. I'm removing this card as well. My limit is 3. because I don't want the same story. Repeat it. Okay, second grouping. Second grouping. The star in the reverse, we're pulling that out. That's the third, that's the limit. Okay, second grouping. We don't want the same narrative to repeat itself. Yeah. And we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So we're going to keep that. That's the second grouping. And now I'm going to recirculate the other three back on the deck. Third grouping for the month of May. Third grouping. The Queen of Swords. Absolute truth. So now let's go with the first one. The first grouping. The world. Now, the world here can mean social media. Someone, it has a social platform, podcasts, YouTube, OnlyFans, TikTok, you know, where you're being seen by the world. There's a lot of blue in the card, so there's a lot of spirituality or a heightened sense of consciousness, of knowledge that is attracting people. Okay, this is the card of allure, attraction, and fame. Okay, so many of you are in this energy. You don't have to have a platform or a social media platform. You could be an actor, a performer. It could be something outside of the internet. Whatever it is, there's an energy about you of a star quality, of worldly success, you know, but it's based on spiritual principles because of the predominance of the blue in the background of the card. But it's going to bring you money, prosperity, because you have the green urn surrounding the woman, which is always money and prosperity, and also protection. Her almost naked body shows her purity of spirit. So many of you are very pure in your hearts and in your intentions. And this alone brings you popularity. It brings you favor. It gives you acclaim. Okay. What else? We have here. Some of you have had illusions cast onto you, but this can also mean that many of you, because of this upstanding energy, it has presented you with many options. But because of what you've been through, you don't trust many of these options. You're proceeding with caution. Many, again, we see the same blue background as we do with the world card. So this could be, some of the stuff is good, some of it is not. You have to discern. But you've been through so much, collective, that you are confident in picking out the bullshit from what's real. And this is why you had to go through so much betrayal and drama concerning people and things presented to you. Because it allows you to now have the ability to discern the bullshit when it comes. Okay? Now you are ready to stand on your own. The gods and ancestors will always protect you, but they want to know that you can take care of yourself too. So this was a preparation, a training for you, collective, to stand on your own. Okay, number 3. Oh, we're stuck. You guys have mastered this. This has been laid to rest. You're no longer going to be fooled and tricked and cajoled, bamboozled of anything, because you've been through the most and the worst, and you've survived and learned. Okay. Oh, we got here. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, usually means spell work, witchcraft, depending on the surrounding card. With the Four of Swords, many of you have laid this to rest, so this spell work is not going to work. Cycle is closed. And many people have lost their magical abilities, or they don't have any money to pay for the spells. So that's that. The Chariot. Success. You guys beat this. With the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, not going to work. Success is yours. This Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is it was in the reverse, so that means that the effort is like futile, and it's undisciplined when you have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Devil. The Devil, interesting that it comes out with Cancer. This is Capricorn and Cancer, the opposite polarities here. So there is still, but you know what? We have to be realistic about this. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's so cold. Ooh. It's not. Well, I've lost a lot of weight, so again, this is part of the vitamin deficiencies, which I'm trying to bring to balance. When you have the Devil out here, you have to understand that and it's interesting that it came out at the end, till end, because when you have this, this is perfection. The world. You mean that you got the world in your hands. And who's the prince of this world? The Devil. That's why he's brown skinned and partially naked, sensual, Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. He represents the world as well. So, and the Devil is the only one that has sovereignty over the world. So when you are given by the Most High the same level of sovereignty here, with a lot of blue and spirituality, it makes the Devil jealous. In the background is all black, which symbolizes ignorance. Here, it's all blue, which is spiritual connection and atonement. So, for many of you, with this card, understand that with this card, right along with it, is going to come the Devil. Because now you have sparked the attention of the Devil. This is the highest obtainment that you can make, that you can get. To get that now means that you are going to have this tailing behind. They represent the polarity. They represent the polarity. And I have mentioned that scientifically in my illustrations and other videos. That is all part of it. Okay? At least in this system. You can't have all it's so good. It's just so good to be true. Can't get my eyes off of you. Well, the Devil can't get his eyes off of you either, because it can't be that you bypass the Devil. They're like, really, bitch? How you do that? Now you call his attention. So again, things never get better. You just have to learn how to manage it at each level. New levels, new devils. This is that type of kind of energy I'm getting here for the first grouping. Okay, one more card, because there is one more card here. He's not the actual last card. We have. Hmm. They're trying to fuck with your finances. Trying to fuck with your finances. Keep you financially like poor, impoverished, frustrated. But that's not gonna happen. It might happen for a minute though, because it's difficult to uh subdue the devil. So many of you keep your prayers up, do your baths, do your energy cleansing, clearing, because the devil, he couldn't go after your soul, so now he's going to go after your finances. So prepare. And that is the reading for the first grouping. The second grouping, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse can mean poor health, ill health, poverty, losing everything materially, losing jobs and opportunities. Too many cards fell out. For the second grouping, there you go. That way you can see the cards. The second grouping, we have the Don Juan, Knight of Wands in the reverse. So, and this is speaking of your ops collective. They irresponsibly mismanaged what they took from you. They're still in this immature, mismanaged energy. And then you have, some of you are going to get good news though, concerning this reckless energy, which we know is the King of Wands acting in the Knight of Wands energy in the reverse. A very reckless Don Juan energy. And this person has had 10 women pregnant in this coven that they're in. 10 women pregnant. And he's doing this to liquefy the family wealth by having all these children. There it is. The Queen of Pentacles. There's a nice, nurturing, loving woman you guys don't know is in your midst, who is going to be like a financial benefactor to you, collective. I think this is the union that people have been trying to stop. Yeah. The Magician next to the Queen of Pentacles. This is a person who is a material manifester. And this is the good news. I'm sorry, guys, but the battery died. The battery died on me. The battery died on me. That's what happened. And it's funny because I had it fully charged. I did. I had it fully charged. Now I have it connected to my stand. Okay, let's see. Okay. That'll have to do. This is the line counterpart under DL. Got the same color garments, the same yellow background, the same flowers growing above and below. Both this is a partnership. Many of you are going into a partnership. And this is exactly what this Knight of Wands energy wanted, this opportunity. The good news is that that's not going to happen. So on the back end, that's a good news. On the front end, this union is coming. Both will be great manifestors. Okay, for the second grouping. Very nice. Very nice. And then we have The devil. The devil is still, see, the devil, it makes sense that the devil will be here. The devil don't want this. You don't want this. Because then that means that you get the bag. And who rules money? It's an earth element. The devil. That's his bag. But we can be devils too and manifest the same. Right? Don't forget, we were made in the same image, in the same likeness. So that gets the devil scared. Now, he don't scare much, but he does get scared when we realize our own inner godity. That's what makes the devil scared. Because once you get to your godity, you can surpass Jehovah. That's one of the greatest mysteries in the occult. Okay. And we have here childhood, Six of Cups, and past lives. There's a hidden enemy here from your childhood. It could be a sibling, you know, it could be a cousin. It's definitely someone that you've known since childhood, and I'm talking like way like elementary school, middle, you know, a pre-K even, you know. And this enemy is still dealing with wounds from the past. It won't tell me any further from that. And so stay on the lookout. Be alert. Stay uphold of your prayers. Also with the Capricorn here, the devil, with the Six of Cups, this can also be a financial opportunity of great wealth as well, because of the this powerful couple here, union couple, of manifestation, not of love, but of manifestation, of material manifestation, which was the first card to come out for the second grouping. In the reverse, because this is like a race to stop someone from reaching this. This has been the whole premise of the drama beginning the last 3.5 years. Okay, the third grouping, the Queen of Swords, absolute truth. Many of you are in your truth mode and you're whipping ass with your truth. As you should be. As you should be. Fuck out of here. Speak your truth and stand in your truth. Justice. You speak truth, you speak justice, and this is irritating the SHIT out of your ops. They got caught stealing. Justice is served. Okay, so you already know who's stealing from you and why, and this has been brought to an end, and justice is here, and there's the devil again. There's the devil, Capricorn energy. Okay, bitch got caught. Right? May is Taurus. It is an Earth month, so it makes sense that the devil will be here. He's number 15, which is number 6, which is Taurus Empress energy. The decan of Capricorn and the decan of Virgo. There's the manifester. Many of you are manifestors. And the devil is going to be right behind, see what you're doing. The devil wants to be the only manifester. He don't want nobody else to be a manifester and surpass him. Look at the world. When the world comes out, the devil is right behind. Because many of you have the power to manifest. And this is a compensation for the stealing that has happened to you, for people taking from you. All that's going to come right back to you in one way or another. This is owed to you, and the universe knows that. Even the devil knows it. Which is why he always comes out looking around, supervising what's up. Even the devil has to pay his due. Even the devil pay his due. Okay. Five of Swords, winning at all costs. Many of these people were defeated. And next, the devil, this could actually be a Capricorn. Whoever this is, or whatever this devil symbolizes, it did not win. It did not win. Five of Swords in the reverse. Of course, it did. Because here's the world right next to it. So, guys, you guys are good. You guys are good. You guys are going to see justice if this hasn't happened already. Remember, these are energies and impulses. If you don't put energy into it, they don't materialize, and they just disappear back into the ethers as they came. But I do hope it manifests for many of you. I do hope that many of you get your just desserts, because you deserve a collective. You do. Please donate. Please give. 347-485-6258 with ZELLE or Cash App Fernando, FERNA 5 NDO, and you always call for 281-690-8825. Please continue to call if you don't get me. We are on a retrograde, so communication can get a little, non-existent. Please be patient, and I'll talk to you later evening. And I will probably around 9-10 o'clock will do the occult, because I'm still doing research on it. Pay your tithes, and thank you for your donations. It's not expected, but it's always wonderful. Me and Simon really appreciate it. It really has helped us a lot. Okay, guys, thanks, and I hope this helps somebody.